Welcome to another episode of Honest Review here on Felix Entertainment on YouTube. Yes, my name is Felix, and like we do, we are about to talk about show business in Ghana. And then asema mebe kanu ehun hiya me pa asema edamakoma so. It's something that means a lot to me because we are beginning to ignore certain signs of your show business. Now, wait, before me kanu, if this is your first time, go down there, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you turn on your notifications and follow us on this showbiz journey. Now, back to the matter. My discussion today means a lot to me, and if you makumem that I want to talk about this. In the past few months, yes, we've seen a lot of emerging talents in our show business, especially very young talents. Because a very young talents are, I'm talking about kids popping in from talented kids and these shows coming into the system, and it's always nice. Say who say encourage pick your talents very early, because some people, it took us like 15, 20 years before what we really wanted to do. So seeing these kids pop up and spring up very early, it's very exciting to watch. But we are beginning to ignore certain signs with these things. In the last few weeks, medimenia to form who say some of the talents now, especially when they come out very young, if we don't handle them well, we will be doing them more damage than good. Examples are made to me clearly stated. Yes, sister Fotocopy and Adobea. I have taken a few times to monitor that young girl. She's exciting to watch. She's exciting to listen to. But Edu baby, she moves faster than her mind and her age. Akora. And no matter how good they are at something, no matter how fluent or exceptional they are at certain things, don't let them lose their childhood. We can't deny them of things they need to be as children. We have to remind them every day. And yes, sir, we will be forcing them into things and places that they are not supposed to be. Adobea is a very wonderful talent. It is always nice. We would laugh. She makes certain comments and stuff. But there should be a limit to how far and certain things she can say. She's too young to talk about people in a very negative way. She's too young to start small beefs and quarrels with people, especially adults. And in community, the kind of community are you where sebe akora wa asem ye da ni panyin asema wo akora no na obey dem apologize. So imagine it the other way around, wo akora no mum wa asem nye de. We need to allow these kids to grow. The talent is there. We need to manage the talent and their attitude altogether. Nancy, my young little brother, Fotocopy, so fantastic talent, great attitude, great looks. Which means our energy for stardom. But you listen to certain comments he's made recently and you realize that his handlers are not letting this boy grow at his own pace. You see, instead, a little boy was able to use words like hate. And later, I was very happy when I realized that his team has come to apologize. But that shouldn't be the end of it. They need to start managing these kids well. Because the truth of the matter is that these kids are like empty brains that have come. And the way they behave, the way they speak, is because of how they are being trained and managed and the kind of environment they are finding themselves in. Before we can really watch these kids grow into the talents that they really have, and become useful to the society, we need to handle and manage them well. We have seen talents which have started so well and have been ruined. Because sometimes the fame becomes too big for them. Look, Shane's brother Yautog realized his talent in high school. He was very young. Onumpo, I would say compared to these two young kids, Yautog was older. Bayato came out later to talk about the depression he's had to go through, handling the fame and the things he's had to go through, spiritual attacks and everything. Being famous, it's not easy. Being out there is not easy. You literally expose yourself to everybody. And people have the right to even talk about the food you eat, the places you go, the clothes you wear. Obi kra ho no hwe chale what you ba wo sneaker na wa hye no. Opese o say sneaker color no e match watare. Sebe ni sika o wiase mu na kra ontimi fantos as sneaker. So being a public figure and being in the public domain, it's not easy. And so it even makes it more difficult for kids. I want to use this my platform to plead with the handlers of these young talents, because we've seen young talents go waste. Awal Owen, Awal, very good rapper. He started so well. Now, and then they fade away. And when they fade away, they deny us of their beautiful talent and creativity. Look, music is going to continue to sell because it's food for the soul, and you cannot change that. You can't stop that. So when I see kids who are into music, when I see kids who are dancing, I feel they are adding something to the world. Don't let us let these talents go waste. Let's protect them. Let's handle them in the right way. Let's groom them so that they can grow up at their own pace. The truth is, any akorebia krampo and a pepe say obey famous. Do not let us force the kids. Obioa, ebi krana, osano ye we in the future, he or she might just want a very private life. But we've already exposed them. Bimpa, obenyino, they cannot be themselves anymore. We deny them of the life they truly and genuinely want. I'm just here to plead with the handlers of these kids. Let's let them be kids. Let's not deny them of their childhood. Me, if I am Photocopy's father, if I am Photocopy's manager, I will still want him to go out and play with his mates. I will still want him to go to school and behave like a schoolboy, a pupil, and have their lives together. And I'm very proud, in as much as I'm talking about these things, so I also like to compliment others who are also doing great. I just saw a video of DJ Switch recently, and I felt so proud. This is the same DJ Switch, you can see her having her own life apart from the fame, going to school, hanging out like a normal person. Don't let showbiz deny you of your reality as a human being, because even in painful they get lost at certain points. In painful they go through depression at certain points. In painful some, I don't want to say, but some have gone to the extent of attempting suicide, and it tells you how popularity can be a blessing and a curse at the same time. So guys, let's stay woke, let's handle our good talents well, and make sure we let them grow at their own pace. If this is your first time, my name is Felix, this is Felix Entertainment, and thanks for watching. Subscribe before you leave. Have a nice day.